Degree has created the world's first adaptive deodorant, built with a diverse disability community, because there should be no limits when something moves us.
At Unilever, we are committed to creating a culture of inclusion for disabled people, both within the workplace and beyond. Globally, more than 1 billion people live with a disability, and we want to help ensure that everyone is free to live their life to the full. That is why Unilever and the Shaw team are proud to be supporting Parallel, to celebrate disability inclusion and to bring positive change for all. Charlotte Hussey, Assistant Brand Manager, Shaw.
Shaw's purpose is very much centred within helping give people the confidence and the accessibility to move more. And we believe that that ability to move should be there regardless of different backgrounds, age, gender, race, ability. Everyone deserves the confidence and the right to move more. And I think that's so integral to what Parallel are doing. So it's absolutely fantastic to be able to collaborate on something we have such shared values about.
Jenny Popple, Research Manager, Unilever.
If you have a disability like myself, doing day-to-day activity can be really, really challenging. I think Parallel is just a great opportunity for anybody with any sort of disability to really get involved and feel and take part in sport and activity and in a really inclusive way.
Yvette Edwards, Communications Director and Disability Lead, Unilever UK and Ireland.
As the mother of a wheelchair user, this is not just a professional passion, it's also a personal passion. And I think events like Parallel help to encourage that spirit of inclusion. And that is what we're trying to do in the workplace as well. It's about removing barriers, it's about being welcoming and open to conversations and encouraging people to have the right conversations, not to be afraid, and to embrace inclusion with all its challenges and all its opportunities.
Manisha Mehta, Global Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Manager.
Building a world where everyone can be included is really important, and that's the work that Parallel and Unilever are doing, and that can bring about real and positive change. A workplace where you can have open and honest conversations about any condition you might have, that for me would be a workplace where I can bring my full and authentic self.
So one of the things that we've done that has been absolutely brilliant is to create a network of employees that has really given a voice to not just our disabled employees, but to people being able to say, this is what we need to do to be a more inclusive employer. And that has been such a success.
Michael Lois, Customer Director.
The Enable Network is actually a global network of people with over 300 people globally. And really what that is a space and an opportunity for people to get together to understand some of the challenges that people struggle with disability and how we can look to overcome them. And our vision really is to ensure that anyone with disability at Unilever can thrive in the workplace.
In 2018, we set ourselves global commitments. We aim to be #1 employer of choice for persons with disabilities. And also by 2025, we want to see them representing 5% of our workforce. These are bold commitments.
But also actually you'll be amazed how we can make some relatively easy changes to make the working environment more comfortable and accessible for people. I have let certain colleagues know that I work most closely with about the challenge that I have with mobility. And so they've been very accommodating. We've tried to have meetings on the ground floor, for instance. We've tried not to go to locations where there's lots of steps. And if there is, we've made phone calls ahead just to check on the accessibility and are there other routes to do things.
I've seen probably in the last, 12 to 18 months, probably 5 or 6 small policy changes that have just given me this sense of relief that I thought, do you know what, somebody's listened and that's made my life so much easier now. And the fact that you'll recognise that somebody took the time to listen, take on board feedback from disabled employees, and they've really made a change in the organisation. And actions for me speak louder than words. People can say things, people can say they're inclusive, but also it has to come with some action. It's not just words.
So as a business, we're looking at all the different things we can do, not just to our internal culture and practices, but also our products, and where can we innovate and where can we make things that will just make life easier if you're a disabled person.
So recognising the need to have inclusive products as well as inclusive communications, we have developed Sure Inclusive, which is the world's first adaptive prototype which is designed specifically for people with visual impairments and upper limb motor disabilities. We're really keen on making sure that our products can be used by everybody.
Globally, more than 1 billion people live with a disability, and it's incumbent on all of us to make sure that we include people, that we break down barriers, that everybody can live a brilliant life with access to everything that they would have if they didn't have a disability.
Get out there.
Get out there.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
And thanks for taking part.
Thanks for taking part.
Thank you for taking part.
People say that you have to choose your battles. I say that sometimes the battle chooses you. The battle against being told what you can and can't do. Your doubts, your fears. The battle against the limits, your own, and those that others impose. But you have to fight them all. Even when you feel like you can't, you have to fight them all. Degree has created the world's first adaptive deodorant built with a diverse disability community. Because there should be no limits when something moves us.